Lane talked in the press conference. Obviously, this was a big night for you individually, but can you talk about your offensive line? Lane bragged on them a lot during his availability.
Yeah, I thought they played great. Felt pretty clean throughout the game. Didn't really take any big shots. So I give all the credit to them. You know, anytime we're able to have a big pass play or just scoring drives, it all starts with them up front. So I thought they came out with the right mindset, right attitude, and we know what they were capable of. So it was great to have them out there on the field and for them to really show their dominance as a unit.
Jaxson, you all seem to be on the same page tonight. I mean, every play, surgically. What feels different about this year, the beginning of this year, than even at points of your peak of last season?
I think the biggest thing just comes down to experience. I've had 3 years in this offense, and then played a lot of ball with a lot of the guys on the team, like Trey and Jay Watt. Like, I've had a ton of reps with them, Caden pre-scoring. So when I have guys out there on the field I feel really comfortable with, it makes things a lot easier. And then I thought the guys who were new raised their level of play and were able to execute at a really high level. And anytime you're able to do that, and when I'm able to work through progressions and I already know where guys are going to be before I even have to look over there, that makes things a lot easier for me. And then obviously just them getting the ball and making plays.
And what did you think about Austin in the second half?
Yeah, I thought he played great. It was awesome for him to come in on his very first college play and throw a touchdown. So anytime you're able to see that and root for the younger guys, because I remember when I was young, having those moments. So thought he played great. Obviously there's things that you can learn from and improve on, but really happy for him.
What'd you think of J.J. Vickis' 2 carries there?
Yeah, I mean, anytime that you give J.J. the ball, good things are going to happen. You're for sure going to get a positive gain, because it's really hard to tackle him. So was pumped that we were able to go in week 1 and get him a touchdown like that.
In real time, in your mind, as that first half is going as it went, what is going through your mind? How are you kind of approaching that?
Well, I kind of knew, at the end that I probably wasn't going to be able to play much more, but, I tried to go in at halftime and try to state my case that I wanted to keep playing. But, I just have a lot of fun out there with the guys, and, we've worked so hard through this offseason and put a lot into it. So when able to have those opportunities on the field, you just try to take advantage of them as much as you can.
Seemed like there were a couple of snaps out there where you had Caden and Daquan Wright right next to each other, and had those 2 tight end formations that have kind of been hinted over the past couple of years because of the personnel that's been in that spots. Having those 2 guys, there at the same time, just how much of a game changer can that be given their skill sets and given the amount of time that they play with each other? Yeah,
they're both incredibly talented. They're both NFL tight ends, so it helps a ton, in the run game and in the pass game. And with them being such elite players, they're very different. So it's great to have them both on the field because they can do different things, and they do their job at a really high level. And yeah, it's fun when you're able to get into different sets, and it puts a lot of stress on the opposing defense when you get 2 guys who can play like that.
Jaxson in the back. Obviously a great performance from you today. When you're playing a team like this, it looks like it's almost automatic. But I'm wondering if you had a particular play tonight that you felt really proud of the way you might have handled the situation, the ball you might have thrown.
I thought the one to Juice Wells was pretty special. Just him coming in. I think it was either his first or second snap, and him being able to go make a play down the field like that was super awesome. And I thought it was really good for us to have a connection like that with him being out through this offseason, kind of working through some things. So was happy that we executed on that play because we tried it in the mock game and missed it. So it was good to have those opportunities and to learn from your mistakes and then make it right in the game. But I mean, there was a lot of plays tonight, and I just had a ton of fun out there.
With all the talk there's been about how good this team can be going into this season, what did it feel like to put up 76 and come out the way that y'all did and really show it?
Yeah, quite honestly, it's kind of what we expected going into it. That's just kind of the standard that we want to play at and excel at. So, a big thing for us is just trying to control what we can control. And regardless of the score, regardless of the situation, going each and every play with the same mindset, trying to just execute it. So I was really happy with how we were able to do that. And, I thought it was just incredible by our defense of not giving up any points.
Was it nice to see someone else have to face that defensive line?
Yeah. I feel bad for whoever has to go against them.
More questions? Good.
Appreciate y'all.